Hi, I'm Ole, and this is From the Waterling in Rotterdam, Art Safari. In Art Safari, we cut our way through the jungle that is the contemporary art sector, and today we do this with Rowan van As. Rowan van As. Welcome.
Hi.
We met during the Rotterdam Art Week a while back in your studio, and I don't have a very clear idea about the way how art works in Rotterdam per se myself, but what I noticed in your studio is a way of working that reminded me a lot of the very how do you say this, carefreeness that seems to be part of the spirit of Rotterdam. Can you tell us a bit about yourself? Like, what are you working on right now?
What do you mean by carefreeness?
There seems to be a certain
like
when you walk into your studio, there seems to be a focus on the work and not on the cleanliness of the studio. Maybe it's rough to say it like that. I don't want to insult you or anything.
They're clean. What of the studio?
The studio is quite chaotic.
Quite chaotic, yeah.
Yeah.
At that time, it was really a mess.
Okay, but it's not usually like that.
It's messy. Yeah.
Well, you are working on some stuff
I'm building a taxi.
Yeah, exactly.
I work now for 2 years on it, on and off. It was, I think, back in 2014, I watched Taxi Driver. It was impressive to me.
What was impressive about the film Taxi Driver?
Taxi Driver, the classic who anyone knows, I think. I had smoke a joint. So all the colors were so from the street signs of New York, so really impressive. And the fact that a car is the main character of the movie, actually, besides Robert De Niro.
Yeah,
it was intriguing.
Well, so you're watching this movie, you see all the colors coming at you, and what's the moment that you think to yourself, I'm gonna build one of those taxis myself?
In 2019, I was asked for Roro Buiten.
Mm-hmm.
This is an organization who's organizing works in public space, temporary, 6 months.
And that's in Rotterdam?
Yeah,
or
Rotterdam North.
Okay.
It's organized by Rosa Peters. So then I had the opportunity. They gave me 2,000 euro. I had the opportunity to build something. I never had a subsidy back then. It was in 2019.
So I mean, it's the first time.
The first time I got some real money for a project. It was still too less, of course. But I heard they are now upgrading it to 8,000.
So you should join.
So I was jealous.
I can imagine. Yeah.
So but I could make it, and I found a place at Caus Australis to make it.
What's Caus Australis?
That was a studio building in a big, like a farm, like a big steel building. You can just build up and off. Where you studio also.
Like a loads.
Like a loads, yeah.
Yeah.
And they had to go now.
Okay.
But I could work there and make my taxi.
So you built your taxi for this art project.
Yeah.
In the public space.
Yeah.
But when I visited you in your studio, it was still in progress. The building of the taxi.
Yeah, it's still in progress. And back then I only made the steel frame, the form of all the wires.
So after you're presenting this work in the public space,
Yeah.
You make a next step. You go and you.
Yeah, the plan was I want to finish it back then already.
For €2,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have to learn to see to make a better budget plan.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm still working on it on and off, and I think in December I want to finish the project, and then paint it yellow also, and it really drives, and then I want to make a movie with it.
Wow.
Just like a Taxi Driver,
a remake,
kind of, sort of inspired by all these 70s, 80s films.
What part of the 70s and 80s films?
The Taxi is like that Taxi is coming back in several movies. So that's I think that's funny. Because
it's a typical.
Constantly is it coming back like
like an icon.
Like an icon coming back.
Yeah.
And,
but it has a because it's the typical New York yellow cab.
Yeah.
Well, if people have seen, and I think most people have seen Taxi Driver, and if they haven't, they should get a joint and watch Taxi Driver.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there were also others like way cheaper B movies who have also a big part of the film is the Taxi.
Yeah.
I can't come up with the names of the movies right now. I should find it on my smartphone.
Yeah, no, don't let it be. We'll figure it out later.
That's actually, it's not like I'm making a sculpture just to show as a sculpture. The building process is of course really what attracts me about the Taxi.
Because
big sculpture, really the steel plates are really like to make it in a form, to make something that's flat and then make it in a nice form. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, how you do this? Because when you see the cab, it really looks like you have like proper plating.
Yeah,
like it doesn't seem hammered or anything like that.
Well, now it's more gebogen, bent.
Yeah, so you
bent, and I have some tools. Watching YouTube instructions, and the tools are not so expensive. They're mechanical. So
it's tools to bend steel plating.
Yeah.
And you have a mold for the parts that you're making, or you just go on the. Do you
that's why I
measure
make the wire frame from wire steel, and then then it's easier to see what form you need. You make from paper the pattern.
Yeah, it's like making clothes, but
it's like making clothes.
Making
really,
a jacket for a taxi.
Absolutely.
Wow. So because I know Anne, you're working together with Anne Kolbe as well. She makes clothes as well. Do you talk with each other about this, or is it just no? Okay, I thought maybe you get some instructions about how to work with fabric and then.
No, that's what I learned from Nana van Dalen a bit. And actually, I make clothes too, but I never made my patterns myself. I just buy second-hand clothes and make it, like a collage.
Yeah.
Collages on clothings.
Because I have to ask, you made some video clips as well.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Is the clothing you're wearing in the clips made by you, or is it?
Found on the flea market.
Okay.
And I like all my clothes. The Fernandez suit I wear in one of my clips.
I don't know the Fernandez suit.
Oh. Yeah, it's the drink.
Yeah, I know the drink.
And then I made a pattern of it on the print. Printed on fabric. You can just do it online. It's easy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then Nada
fabric
made it
and
for me.
Oh wow!
Nada van Dalen.
And then because just to recap, you're also in a band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit. I'm always like, am I in a band or not? I don't know.
Oh, you never know.
Yeah, sometimes I'm in a band and then 6 months not. And then
Okay.
I'm in a band again.
It's more like a sporadic.
Project. It's like I'm hoping for the moment that it happens again to have a proper band, but it didn't happen yet.
No.
So then it comes again. I
What is
feel
a proper band?
A band who is like making music regularly.
Yeah, because now you're
like,
more working on like just one or two things, and then you put stuff on hold again, and you get back at it.
Just for fun, like I do everything.
Maybe that's the thing what I meant when I said carefreeness.
Yeah.
Because there's when you walk into your studio, there's a lot of stuff that seems like I felt like it, so I did it. And maybe that's the same with the cab.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
But the cab has this
important for my life.
Why is it so important for you?
I don't want to be so mega professional, maybe. But I'm very ambitious, but yeah, I sometimes hate the more professional ways of doing it. Like the discipline. Discipline is important, being professional.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's a bit too much to be like doing it every week or day structure, a certain day structure that gives, and you see it also in work. When it's like very structured.
Yeah, you mean the aesthetics of
then you see he did it
the same
20 times.
Yeah, exactly.
And then that's a balance. Something I'm right now in between, and it's not that I say I shouldn't be disciplined and I should not work in series. I of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I should work in series, but I'm not so sure about it.
Because but it's a thing I think most people run into when they are getting professional or they're serious, ambitious about their work. Is you're gonna run into the problem that you have to write applications, get grant applications out, think about maybe reaching out to some places to exhibit, or it changes the way how you make your work as well.
Yeah,
because you already think about, okay, well, if I do it like this, then maybe I can show it there, or I can sell it here, with a project.
I hate to think about it. Then the spontaneity of the work.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just difficult. I'm always in between that, like, what the fuck should I do now? And
but you
doubt.
Yeah, you seem someone who's very the spontaneousness of it seems to be quite important.
Yeah.
When I saw the other work that wasn't your cab, there seemed
some paintings.
It was really playful.
Yeah.
There was a lot of play going on, and not too serious at times, but you take it serious, which makes it quite
definitely
good. And then seeing the cab is a completely different world, in my experience. Of course, the moment you open the door, you see that it's houtje touwtje. Sometimes, but it works. I love it. Yeah, it looks really, really good.
I mean, to make something from scratch.
And then you want to take the cab to the USA,
to
New York.
And maybe, I thought, okay, I want to make a movie, and then the last scene is that I am, like, the cab is coming out of a sea container. The door is opening, and
Into
New York.
so no, but that's
Would be nice.
It should be feasible, right? To get that done.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking about the storylines. What should I make? Yeah, you have to have an idea before you start filming.
Yeah,
maybe,
usually.
Maybe that's important. Well, what was I saying?
Well, the cab going to New York.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about the storyline. Maybe about then it should be about me or the head person, the main character, like who's like having a dream to make his own taxi and then go to wherever, and then at the end in New York. But via een omweg, via een
A detour.
detour,
Yeah.
via Mecca. And I'm now just thinking.
Yeah, no, but it's
Via
it.
Mecca, Marrakesh, Delhi, New Delhi. Via
Dakar.
the long way. Maybe.
Yeah. No, but it sounds like a real cool and ambitious
and in
plan.
Rotterdam, of course.
Yeah, but that's.
In Rotterdam. Yeah, of course in Rotterdam. Tuurlijk. The movie is in Rotterdam.
But you're working in Rotterdam.
Yeah.
You also studied here.
Yeah.
Are you originally from Rotterdam?
No,
as well?
from Zeeland.
Zeeland.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But then Rotterdam doesn't seem so far away.
No.
No.
I came here when I was 6.
6?
6.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regular, on and off to
Yeah.
sometimes to get clothing.
And then you went to the art academy here. This was your bachelor, right?
Yeah. When I was 20, I came here.
Why the art academy? What is it for you that drove you to go to the
I was
art
first
academy?
a professional soccer player, almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, for it's called JVOZ, the Youth Academy of Zeeland for soccer players. And but didn't work out. But I was already drawing in the class.
Yeah.
During class, I was always drawing. Nasty drawings. And I didn't like school so much, except for aardrijkskunde and maatschappijleer, society learnings and history.
Yeah.
And English and Dutch.
Yeah.
That I did like that. But my dad and mom are also a bit artist, a little bit. So I always like to draw, and in the last year of my school, I was thinking, images came to my mind, and that I wanted to make. Like I had ideas for sculptures when I was in the soccer academy. So it didn't fit in the group, of course. They had totally different ideas. They were just gaming.
Yeah.
Talking about gaming.
Not gaming as in football games,
No,
but like
the
video games.
PES, Pro Evolution Soccer.
Ah, really?
That's the only thing they could talk about.
Wow.
So I thought, I should be an artist. So then I went to do the here Rotterdam Willem de Kooning.
Yeah, because then that seems like a 180 almost.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe from someone outside, I would say like that seems like a 180.
Yeah.
But maybe you have a different way of looking at it.
It's just how it is. It's I was always ambitious to get a pro soccer player, so I always had that kind of ambitious in me. Like I want to be the best at something.
So now it's to be the best in art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but then we come back to what I talk about professionalism and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm also getting rid of that idea, of course, to be
But
the best.
Yeah.
Because it gives stress.
Yeah, it obstructs you in a certain way, I can imagine.
Yeah. So I'm not like that anymore. But like in the first 2 years of the Art Academy, I was like that. So I want to be the best.
What does that look like in the first 2 years?
Yeah,
Wanting to be the
in
best.
the first year I made a work that could be an exam work.
Okay. So they told you, okay, well, calm down.
No.
Okay. What made you switch then? What happened that you decided, okay, maybe it's not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it always stays like you want to make good work. You want to be, you want to make it good, but that still is. But let me think. Oh yeah, of course. Stress. So then you think about what should I make. It doesn't have to be so stressful or perfect, and then you let loose of that ideas a bit.
Aren't you happy that you encountered this stress aspect before you graduated? Because I can imagine that if you keep up
it was
that
during graduation. I think. Yeah, it was a bit the graduation. But I think the graduation in Antwerp, I would say more even.
That's your master's.
Yeah. That was not so nice.
It wasn't nice.
Oh, the work was okay.
But the experience.
Yeah. So hard work.
Mm-hmm.
Lose weight during the making and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Was
really going, too far a bit.
But like not eating at all, or like,
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But forget to eat and then I thought, no, let's do it a little bit different.
Yeah, I think it's a more healthy approach than, because I can recognize myself in that completely.
Mm-hmm.
The wanting to be the best at something, or sacrificing everything for what you're doing and where you're going, and then at some point you realize like, well, maybe it's gonna cost me more than the results are not showing
the joy of making should always be there.
Yeah. No, that's
water?
paramount. Absolutely. Yeah, of course. Do you have your bags?
Just
still?
water.
Just water. This is hot water though.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. You can grab as many bags of tea if you want.
Oh
If
yeah.
you want.
And
There's
normal
more.
cold water?
I have here cold water.
That's a bit too hot. I'm so thirsty.
Here, wait. Yeah, go for it. You want a fresh bag? Okay. I'll put it on the ground if you fancy. Oh, I put it here. If you fancy any cold water, you just let
I
me
need
know.
cold water now.
Yeah, just drop the hot water in the sink, and then because it's really warm outside right now.
Yeah. And the hangover.
Ah, yeah, that's part of the artist's life as well. Yeah.
In the evening a man, and in the morning a man.
That's what they always say. So, no, but I recognize what you're saying about the pressure, about the wanting to be the best at something and really going for it. There is a price that you pay. Oh wow, that's that's for in the boat, right?
Yeah, I lost that.
But it's like an eye patch, but without the. If you want to go outside. No, but the
pressure.
Yeah, the pressure. There's a point where you're giving up too much, maybe, of normal life.
Yeah.
To want to be the best at something. And the downside to art is that it isn't measured the same as in football or something. You can't say that.
That's what I like about art.
Yeah. Is that what you like about art?
Yeah. It's not like that you can that it's accountable when something is good, like with sports, you know. So you can be off 3 months in art.
But don't you
That
think
is
that
also relief, I think.
in sports you have to train a lot?
Yeah.
But in art you have to train as well, right?
Mhm.
It's like a top sport.
Another
but
way.
Another way. What
Yeah.
kind of way?
I would say just keep working.
Yeah, but what do you train by working?
Good question. I would say, yeah, art making is also keeping your head going about the work. That's what you have to train.
Yeah. But that's more like conceptual
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
creative aspects of it.
Yeah. I'm not like saying you have to make work with your hands every day. No. Not like that. No.
So a large part of how you work is you also work in a conceptual way. But do you do anything with that?
Now you think when you're showering or
Okay, like this. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Making ideas. Writing down, making little sketches, and keep it going like that.
Do you have now you're working on quite a big project?
Yeah.
When you're done with this, what's next for you?
I think the making a movie is taking also a year, and in between I go on with other things too.
Okay.
Like I always did.
Because you, for example, the band stuff. Or
and making music, and of course I should just go on with that too.
Yeah. Can you tell us a bit about what you're doing in the music aspects?
Yeah, I'm more like a performer who's making music also. So I'm a performer also.
Yeah.
And that's the way I see it. I'm an artist, performer, and I use music for that.
Because can you tell us a bit about the stuff that you've been doing or that you're working on?
Yeah, it's like after graduating in Antwerp in 2016, I thought, okay, what should I do? Then I go to Worm. I went to Worm, asking for if I could do a magazine release.
Because you had a magazine.
Yeah,
you were working on one.
Making a magazine. I made a magazine after the academy.
Okay.
To stay a bit in touch with the people I met in the academy. And just inviting people I like. And I don't do that anymore. I should do it again.
Yeah, but in Worm, there's also a large part of Worm is the audio, video experience that's going on in there.
It's like Worm is like everything but white cube art.
Yeah,
and that's good.
So I saw the video clip, the one that I did see, or I saw 2 video clips of your band. What's the song called again? Well, it's
Vitamine D.
Vitamine D is one of the songs.
And photosynthesis.
Yes, exactly. Those are projects where you also did vinyl releases and on cassette.
Yeah.
How do you approach a process like that? Is it very intuitive?
It's nice to make something to finish something.
Yeah.
So if you put it out on a single, then you have to work on it because it has to be finished. Because else nothing gets finished. So it's a nice way to make something finish and
Yeah. Do you feel that it's more difficult when you work in a like the more traditional visual disciplines to finish something, or is it? Because you're pointing.
It's just playing around and looking around. So do it spontaneous.
Mm.
Making music spontaneous with Anne.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we're not like really a band.
It's more like a play
Spontaneous
play
thing
group
to do.
Yeah.
And I don't know where it's going.
No.
It's just want to make a video clip. Nice, yeah. Want to make a video clip. Good plan. Let's watch in our agendas, and let's do it.
Mm-hmm. That seems like the right way to do it. Because else you're going to spend a lot of time trying to figure out, you're going to make a plan, you apply for grants, you're going to try and...
we did get a Droom en Daad subsidie for making video clip.
What's that?
Droom en Daad is dream and Daad is dream and act. It's a organization with a lot of millions. money.
Sounds good.
a lot of millions they have. It's from the harbor.
Okay.
The guy is from the harbor.
All right.
I think.
Aren't they funding the Boymans van Beuningen thing as well?
Yeah.
To a large part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They have.
Ka-ching. Come on. I mean, when I first, it sounds a bit like make a dream. No, Make a Wish Foundation. It has this kind of, the name kind of gives this vibe.
Good organization, I think.
Yeah.
It's just they have money and they gave it to us, so.
So you made a single.
Thanks.
So you made an album out of that, or a single?
Yeah, single.
Yeah. And then that's really cool.
Yeah,
because that's the nice thing about Rotterdam is you have so many opportunities.
They have money here.
And there's money here. Okay, you are far more established in Rotterdam than I am. Well, you have a studio here.
Okay.
And you studied here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good that you say it.
Can you tell us a bit about the art scene here? For the people who aren't from Rotterdam or might be new.
For me, the art scene is like around Worm and more and Roodkapje. I'm not into galleries here. Not so much.
But they're more like communities.
Yeah, like Worm and Roodkapje, and before you had the player. I'm more like a wormy guy artist, but I like those people. You have here the musicians, it's like Lucas Simonos. There are a few people that where you can learn from here, and like Lucas Simonos, Florian Kramer is someone who I can learn of.
Yeah.
Reinhard van Hoe.
I don't know any of
a lot of
people.
those. Those kind of people. Reinhard was also my teacher here.
Okay.
At the academy. I like the scene here actually. Yeah.
Is it why you stay around?
Yeah.
And because of the money? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you said that your first grant was in 2019.
Yeah.
So it's quite, I mean, I don't know exactly when you graduated.
16.
16. So it took a while before you started to get some money.
Yeah, I did a lot of performances at Worm and I had a little job somewhere and I could live from 700 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And just performing, making some artworks. But mostly, I do a lot when I get invited.
So it's more on demand, art on demand, but without the very strict. It doesn't.
I like it when I have a deadline. Yeah.
Yeah. It helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have the same feeling.
I
always.
I need water.
Yeah. Come on. Let's get some more water out.
Over.
So
thanks.
There you go.
Yeah.
I should get some more tea maybe later. The other way around. So no, but Rotterdam.
Yeah. What can I say about it?
Well, I mean, I have no clue. I just arrived in the city.
Yeah.
Tell me some good places. Like you talk about Worm and
Roodkapje.
Roodkapje. What's Roodkapje about? What's it like?
Roodkapje is also they make exhibitions and they have a residency for young artists, and they're open for everyone.
Okay, so you can just go in and say, "I want to make this."
Yeah, they also did more. They have different scenes that can come there to if you have a good plan, you can go there.
Yeah, nice. Because what I hear a lot about Rotterdam is there's a lot of places specifically for Rotterdam artists.
Yeah,
like Garage. It also invites
Garage.
people from outside of Rotterdam, but
never come there.
Sorry,
I don't come at Garage.
you don't go there.
No.
Why don't you go there?
It's too wide.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, why? you can speak freely here.
Just this is the answer.
Okay, fair enough.
It's too wide.
So you're more a showroom of a Mama and Melly kind of guy. Because they have programs that really go and try to...
I'm not really talking about diversity.
Okay, let's change the subject.
That I let in the middle if I'm talking about diversity issues.
Yeah.
So.
Because it seems to be a big thing, especially in the Randstad, where I come from in Enschede. We barely ever hear it nowadays. You get more of these subjects in the art academy, but outside the art academy, there's no real talk about these subject matters in the cultural sector at all. And then when you get to Arnhem or like Nijmegen, it starts to become a bit of a subject matter. And then when you get to Randstad, it's like, serious stuff. Everyone's talking about it. Okay, but let's not talk about it. Yeah, let's not talk about it too much. But
but yeah, it's a bit difficult for me because I just do my work and I'm interested in black culture actually, but I'm not really, and I go where I feel good.
Yeah.
Like Worm and then you see it. The diversity comes automatically.
On its own. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And it's not something I'm like going out with my hanging board.
Like showing off your virtues or like
So
But
I just do my work and I'm really in
well, maybe
I'm just a white boy, okay?
So am I. But you have your studio in Kunstencomplex. Yeah. It's a place right next to Juweliershout.
Yes.
Yeah, that must be quite inspiring to have the guy right next to you, and to have all these artists who are in Kunstencomplex who are quite seasoned as well.
Yeah. Inspiring. Now, Juweliershout has a certain energy, good energy, work ethic. That's very good.
Yeah.
Like the others there too. Of course that helps.
Do you think is it necessary to?
I'm honest. They're a bit of another generation, and I'm Kunstencomplex are other generation artists, and there are now a few artists, more and more of my age.
Yeah. Because how long have you been there?
4 years, I think.
Okay. Yeah. But then. Having the older generation, doesn't it help you as well? Like, I can imagine that if you have this older generation of artists,
some I really like. Jeroen Kuster, really a nice guy.
Yeah.
You should invite him.
Oh he's on
awesome.
the schedule.
Yeah?
Don't worry about it. Yeah, no.
No, then you're a good. Then you know the scene already.
No, I know Alex Jacobs and Anna Kolben now a bit, and of course Jeroen Kuster and Annemiek Schoenmaker and Niels Post I met. But
the way he talks is really funny.
He's a very good talker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, in his own way, he's talking. And it's like and so funny.
Yeah, I was always surprised, like seeing him the way how he is. Right, I can't imagine that they don't just give him a TV show. He would make a crazy VPRO show.
Yeah,
If
he's
you give
someone
him
you could really make a nice television program for, like VPRO or something.
Yeah, like some kids show.
Yeah, that's what I would like to see.
Mm-hmm.
Like making. Yeah, like back in the day, you had like Jules Deelder had his own program on Veronica.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see more.
Yeah.
And then instead of all these bullshit talk shows now.
Because maybe that's more in line of what you were saying about just make the work. You know,
Yeah.
don't be so focused on the end results or what you want to achieve or who you want to get on the table. Just follow your heart.
Originality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the thing that really signified the place, your studio. You know, you walk in, there's an explosion of ideas and just spontaneous, you know, ingevingen. Sometimes my English fails me too, but then
Ingivings.
And it really has this. Maybe that's the carefreeness. It's like you know.
Yeah.
I have this idea. I want to make this, and let's make it.
Yeah.
And I too sometimes suffer. I mostly suffer from the fact that I want to have everything done or fixed before I start.
Okay. Yeah.
And
That's what I learned from some teachers. Like. Yeah. Don't just improvise. Also.
Yeah.
If you can let it loose. The idea to fully fix the idea before you can let that loose, then you're going next level.
Yeah.
Some artists really work without any idea before they start, and sometimes that's super interesting and sometimes it's not so.
But I can imagine that really messes with the professionality at some stages. Because if you just... How can you apply for grants if you don't know what you're going to do with the money, for example? Because no one will give you...
You make up... of course you have a plan.
Yeah.
Of course.
But then the plan's quite rough.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's enough space?
I got some money for, like, I want to make a film with my taxi.
Yeah.
And then they like it as a plan, of course.
That's the whole application.
Yeah. No, I make kind of ideas, share the ideas, and write it down in a good way, and then you get money.
But that's already quite... You already plan stuff out quite well. So that there's...
Yeah, of course.
Where's
there are
the balance?
different ways of making. I think it's interesting for an artist to make your art in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Not only improvising, not only... Make it a pool of ideas and different methods.
Okay. Well, I'm curious to see your film. When can we... You said it's going to take up to December to finish the taxi. Yeah. And then it's going to take another year to make the movie.
I think so.
So where's the premiere going to be?
I hope Film Festival in Rotterdam.
But if you're going to New York, wouldn't it be nice to have like a red carpet somewhere in New York?
Mm-hmm.
Do the premiere there?
Show it at some local thing. Like you have in New York, you have, I believe, parties in neighborhood committees,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
neighborhood get-togethers, neighborhood gatherings. Maybe there.
Yeah. And maybe you can get
Film
some,
that too.
Maybe do the screening together with some taxi drivers.
Yeah, interview old taxi drivers who really drove in such a taxi.
Because do these taxis still drive, no, they're out of the running.
Yeah.
Why?
They have new ones. Ugly. Everything is ugly now.
Why? Why did everything turn ugly?
Because of what's the word for that? Neoliberalism.
Yeah, that's the source.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very much looking forward to your movie.
Yeah.
And to your next single. Thank you so much for sitting down and telling a bit about your work. And
thank you too.
Yeah. So
for inviting.
Yeah. Well, let's keep in touch and see where when the premiere is there. I would really like to come and watch your film.
Thank you. Yeah, maybe it's like I saw lately a movie in like in, I believe was it Uganda, Hollywood kind of Uganda. Really, really cheap way of making it. Really fast way of making it.
Yeah.
And that was inspiring too for me. Like maybe just make it in 2 months.
Yeah, I mean
a film of 1.5 hour in 2 months.
It would seem like the spontaneousness of making the artwork.
Yeah, but I think that should be important. It's like not working like another 5 years on it. And no, just work faster now a bit.
Be more budget friendly.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay.
If you thought that was very nice, then you should go and check out Rowan van As' website. Can you tell us what your website is? You can tell it in this camera here. There. Tell us your website.
rowanvanas.nl.
So, and if you think, well, I would like to listen to more of these podcasts, you can go to www.artsafari.show. And we're looking forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.